YouTube, YouTube, YouTube. What's your favorite thing about YouTube? Drop it in the comment section. As you come into the live, hit that like button. Show your boy some love. And let's talk, let's chat. Thank you for whoever hit the like button. What's up, family? How you doing? It's good to see you in here. Thank you for hitting that like button for me. Boogie's in there going over some stuff right now. I'm outside. You know, because she goes live at 5 p.m. Love Talk. They got that podcast, you know, Oh So Ravishing and Boogie Time Love Talk. 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. 2 hours. We doing good. Yeah. She's over here. She's over here. She's in there doing some things right now. Taking care of her little business, you know. She got some podcast at 5 o'clock. You know, she'll probably say hello to you if she was right there next to me. She's in the living room. We doing good, you know. We doing real good. Now I work at nighttime, so I just decided to come live for about a few minutes to maybe an hour, depending on how late I'm gonna stay live. Cause I want to be able to at least watch 30 minutes or maybe the whole show whenever she goes live. Yeah, she's getting ready for her podcast. You know. All right, Wisconsin in the building. Yeah, I think y'all probably know who's on there. It's Fishy Things. You know. I got some people up there. Well, my brother's best friend lives in Wisconsin, so he always flies to Wisconsin. You know, Fishy Things. Fishy Things is gonna be on that Love Talk, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Also Ravishing and Boogie Time, going live. You know, thank y'all for stopping in. Whoever stops in, thank you for hitting that like button for me. Thank you for spending a little time with me. I just wanted to come on here. I wanted to see what y'all favorite thing about YouTube was. Was it finding a video that resonated with you? Was it making content? Was it finding out how to fix things? Was it just something to pass time? You know, do you like to watch people's content just to let time fly by? Do you have a favorite YouTuber? You know, I like to know exactly what YouTube, you know. Because everybody has different perspectives on YouTube. You know, some people look at it as a job. Some people look at it as something of, you know, like during the pandemic, you know, a lot of people was on YouTube. A lot of people was creating content. You know, I just want to know what everybody's perspective was about YouTube. You know, what's their favorite thing? Is it about meeting new friends? You know, that's how me and Boogie Time met. Was YouTube, and that was very unexpected. So I mean, YouTube brings people together. You know, which is a good thing. And you know, that's a phenomenal story to talk about, you know. Me meeting somebody on YouTube. You know what's your favorite thing about YouTube? Hope everybody's having a blessed Sunday. Everybody out there in the whole wide world. If you're coming on in there, hit that like button for me. I'm gonna be trying to go more live on YouTube, depending when it is. Hey, you meet a lot of good friends on YouTube. You know, me and Boogie was friends on YouTube. Made a lot of good friends, you know. Made a lot of good friends. You know, me and Snapback Trishawn, or me and Snapback Coach, we met on YouTube. We talk to each other about every 3 days. We call each other, check on each other, and it's been like that for about at least probably 6 to 7 months now, you know. If I don't call her within 3 days, she's calling me within 3 days to see why I ain't called her. You know, we're a family. You know, me and Snapback got a family vibe, you know. So you meet some good friends on here, you meet some new family members on here. You know, people that you really vibe with, people that you stay in contact with. You know, shout out to whoever hit that like button. Turn that 1 into 2. I appreciate you. What's your favorite thing about YouTube? Drop it in the comment section. Is it dropping content? Is it watching videos? Is it supporting people? You know, what's your favorite thing about YouTube? That's what I want to know. I know I don't be touching that algorithm on YouTube, but one day I'm going to be touching that algorithm on YouTube. Yeah, and it's good, you know. It's good that you have people that check on you, you know, like Snapback. Let's just say Snapback, for example. She calls and see how my son's doing. And she even FaceTimes my son. She be talking to him on the phone, you know. Which is really a good thing, you know. Good to have people like that. They really care about you, you know. Really care about you, your kids, your family. You know, it's really good to have people like that. It's good to have people like that. You know, people that really care about you. I'm trying to lay back in this chair. Let me pick up this thing. You know, it's good to you know, have people that care about you though. It's really good to have people that care about you. Yeah, because once you get them watch time hours, you ain't got to worry about it again. You know, it's kind of good that I ain't got to chase watch time hours or nothing like that. You know, it's kind of good once you get monetized. Just, hey, them watch time hours from lives, you know, help you out a lot. I'll tell you that, on top of dropping some kind of long form content. You know, even if it's just a video or whatever you like to do, you know. It could be going shopping. It could be doing whatever. You know, you might have a specific niche that you want to do, but I was just dropping any kind of content that I wanted to drop, and that's what I like to do. Shout out to Bells and Stars. Thank you for coming in, Bells and Stars. You know, Bells and Stars, you always come around. I appreciate you. Dang, we got all the Wisconsin people in the building. You know, shout out to Wisconsin. You know, them cheese heads, you know. I know them Packers and them cheese heads. You know, shout out to Wisconsin. Shout out to the whole wide world, guys. You know, because when I first started YouTube, I couldn't get nobody from the United States in my life. I had like 1 out of 10 people that was from the United States. You know, I had a lot of people from India, from Africa, from Jamaica, from everywhere else in the world besides the United States of America. So it's good to have people, you know, from the United States of America in my life 10 months later. You know, I had a lot of Filipinos. But now I don't see too many Filipinos over here. I don't see too many people from different countries. It's like 80%, 90% people from America, which is a good thing, you know. You know, I don't care where you at in the world, you know, wherever you support me from, I appreciate everybody. You know, if you're coming in here, hit that like button for me, the subscribe button for me. It's your boy, Mr. Phenomenal. I'm live. You know, Boogie Time and Also Ravishing got their podcast at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's about an hour and 45 minutes. So if you can make it to the podcast, to make sure you set a notification. You know, if you don't know their channel, it's Boogie Time TV and Also Ravishing. I'm sure you can easily find them by just searching in the YouTube bar. You know, look up Love Talk Boogie and you'll be able to find it like that. Shout out to the third person that hit that like button for me. I appreciate y'all for real. Thank y'all. I do work overnight, so I might be a little tired. I think I took like maybe a 30-minute, hour nap earlier. My son's doing good. He was over earlier. He's in school, right? He goes back to school tomorrow. It's the second day of school. It's growing up so fast. Growing up so fast, I'll tell you that. They grow up fast. They grow up real fast. They grow up real quick. Thank y'all for hitting that like button. I see 4 likes in here now. I really appreciate that. All right, family. Look, thank you for stopping in, for real. It means the world to me. I appreciate you and everything that y'all do. Thank y'all for supporting me. Thank y'all for coming in there, hitting that like button. Shout out to the 5th like. I see y'all hitting that like button. I appreciate that. For whoever hit that like button, if you're in here, drop a comment. All right, good. I'm gonna tell her when I go inside. If you're in here, and drop whatever you like most about YouTube. Is it watching content? Is it meeting new people? Is it meeting friends, family members? Is it dropping content? Is it watching videos? Shout out to the 6 like in the building, for real. I appreciate y'all for that, for real. I love y'all, no matter where you at in the world. I'd like to know. Oh, shout out to the 7th like in the building. I really appreciate y'all for that. Remember, we all start off with 0. So shout out to every single body that came through. 8. We got 8 likes in the building now. Thank y'all. 8 likes in the building. Appreciate y'all for that, for real. Thank y'all for showing love. Thank y'all for stopping in my live. I want to know though, if y'all in here and y'all watching, drop it in the comment section right now. What's your favorite thing about YouTube? Is it meeting new people? Is it watching content? Is it dropping content? Is it just supporting people? Or is it like a hobby for you? What's your favorite thing about YouTube? If you're in here lurking, even if you're in the background, drop it in the comment section. I would love to know. Thank y'all for joining my live. God is love. Shout out to God is love. We love you. God is love. I like watching content too. Shout out to 9 likes in the building. I appreciate you for coming in here, hitting that like button. Coming in here, visiting me. Y'all remember Also Ravishing and Boogie Time TV podcast, Love Talk, special guest Fishy Things, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's in about an hour and 40 minutes. So if you could hit that notification bell, be alert of when it drops, and y'all could go over there and show them some love. Even if you got to watch the replay, if you can't watch it, if you can't make it, happy Sunday to everybody. I'm hoping y'all having a good time. Yeah, it's a lot of people, some people just be in there lurking too. Shout out to God is love. Thank you for the $2 super chat. I love you. Shout out to Weekends with Nay. How you doing, Weekends with Nay? Shout out to 10 likes in the building. Shout out to the 6 people. What's up, Lenny? I was just talking about you the other day. I said you've been here with me for a long time. You've been here with me for a long time. Way before community, way before any of that, I know you probably just been doing your own thing, chilling with your wife, doing your little food review, doing your keto stuff. Yeah, I know it's been a while, but you always intend to make your way back somehow, and I appreciate that, Lenny. I was just naming some people that's always really been there for me, and you was one of them when I said Lenny, because I was talking about Texas too, how you be showing love from Texas. So shout out to you, Lenny. Shout out to Weekends from Nay, Louisiana. Shout out to Wisconsin. Shout out to the whole wide world, no matter where you at. If you're coming in there, hit that like button. And I want to know, what's your favorite thing about YouTube? Is it meeting people? Is it watching content? Is it dropping content? Is it supporting other people? Is it
what is it? You know, what's your favorite thing about YouTube? Everybody has different perspectives about YouTube, and I would like to know what's the best thing about YouTube for you. Is it learning how to fix something? Cause look, I had an issue with I had my check engine, my oil replacement light on in my car earlier, and I watched a YouTube video about how to get it off. You know, cause I never knew how to get it off. But guess who helped me out with it? YouTube. YouTube helped me get that replace engine light off. I mean, yeah, replace oil light off in my car. You know, so YouTube can help you in a lot of ways, and you might not realize it. You know, it's good connecting with people. It's good connecting with people. You know, shout out to everybody that came through for real. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. You know, it's Mr. Phenomenal. I still do work. I've been trying to spend time with my baby. Been trying to relax lately. You know, and you know, like I drop any kind of content. I can drop whatever going on in my life. Yeah, it's hot. Man, it's been about 95 degrees over here. The humidity is really what's been getting me. You know, the humidity. The humidity has been getting me. That's really what's been getting me. You know, but YouTube could change your life around, you know. You know, it can help you, like, look up motivational videos, you know, if you're having a bad day. If you're trying to figure out a workout plan, I'm sure somebody has a video on a workout plan. If you're trying to fix your car, if you're trying to fix an AC unit, if you're trying to fix something that went wrong on your TV and you can't fix that setting, somebody has a YouTube video out there for you. You know, I ain't been getting that many views and things like that. Shout out to the 11th like in the building. I really appreciate that. Shout out to everybody that stopped by. You know, I just drive whatever I want to drive, Lenny. You know, I drive whatever I want to drive. And that's what I'm just going to stick to. You know, it is what it is. I find out, you know, if my audience will find me eventually. You know, because I don't do the shout-out videos like I used to and stuff like that. You know, like, I couldn't just stick to being a shout-out channel all day, shouting everybody out. And it gets hard to watch content all day. I said I don't want to be on YouTube watching content consistently all day long for no 10 to 12 hours a day. You know. You know, you need to go live, Len. Just go live. Go live twice a day, whenever you have time. See if your wife will join with you. And you know, just cause I know it might be hard to find a job. You know. Then he had some good reviews on food and stuff like that. And I know he was doing some Uber stuff. I ain't really been on people's channels in probably about 2 weeks. I've been taking care of some stuff and relaxing and stuff like that. But then he does like food reviews. He was doing Uber for a little bit. You know, he was going to thrift shops, doing some reselling, stuff like that. Shout out to Danny did. I'm glad he got a job, Danny did. You know, me and Boogie Time, we love your channel. Me and Boogie Time love you dearly. And that's good because a lot of people might try to do some things. What's up, Matthew Evans? Yeah, that might be you. You know, my real name is Matthew as well. So shout out to you, Matthew. If there's somebody behind me, you know, they might be peeking through that window, you hear? But shout out to you, Matthew. Hit that like button if you're coming in here. You know, show me some love, Matthew. You know, we love your channel, Danny. Congratulations on your job. I know it might be rough out there for a lot of these jobs, you know. Some people don't like their jobs, and these 9-to-5 jobs ain't always easy. You know, these jobs ain't always easy, but, you know, all of us ain't getting them big checks from YouTube and stuff like that, you know. One day I hope your channel, because I really like you. And you know, I like how authentic you are on your channel, Danny. That's one thing I like about your channel. You know, you're authentic on your channel and you just talk about what's going on in your life, you know. that real authentic content, you know? It ain't like, and you know, you're doing good over there on your channel. Y'all just keep dropping content, staying consistent. You know, because you got to think about it. The biggest YouTubers, they didn't just blow up overnight. You know, like let's just take Mr. Beast, for example. It took him 3 to 5 years. You know, he used to get only 100 views. You know, see if you could drop your handle, Mr. Lenny. You know, like you gotta think, like even like another person I follow is Funny Mike. He's been doing YouTube for 10 years, but he just started blowing up probably like 4 years ago. You know, now he's like at 12 million subscribers or whatever. But you know, a lot of these people, it took a long time for their audience to find them, and they tried different things on YouTube. You know, he used to be a skits channel. He used to do pranks. You know, now he does more like family content, things like that. But it took a while for these people to find their audience. You know, it ain't just gonna come to you. It might not be a year. It might not be a couple months. It might not be 2 years. It might not be 3 years. A lot of these big YouTubers, it took them over 5 years of dedication, of consistency, and keep getting on YouTube. You know, so it could take you a while. You know, just keep dropping content when you could drop content, and drop whatever you want to drop. You know, I got my baby Booker Time TV. She's up in there right now. Y'all know she goes live on her podcast, Love Talk, with Oso Ravishing at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. So they will be live in about an hour and 30 minutes. You know, if y'all want to support Boogie Time TV and Oso Ravishing, they got a special guest, Fishy Things. I'm sure a lot of y'all might know who Fishy Things are, because a lot of y'all are in the communities as well and things like that. Danny, what's your favorite thing about YouTube? Drop it in the comment section. Is it making content? Is it, creating content? Is it watching content? Is it supporting others? Is it learning how to do new things on YouTube? You know, what's your favorite thing about YouTube? Is it where you can express yourself? Is it a hobby to you? You know, because everybody has different perspectives on YouTube. You know, I'm sure you're going to find your audience, Danny. It's just a matter of time. You keep doing what you're doing. You know, I'm in the backyard right now. Let me flip the camera. So I'm in the backyard right now. That's my neighbor's swing set with the trampoline, my little trampoline. The sun ain't out like it usually is, but I'm using a little selfie stick right now. Boogie Time selfie stick. You know, I'm over here using her little selfie stick, walking around. Might go inside though, cause this huge heat. You know, it ain't really hot, like the sun ain't beaming, but the humidity in Louisiana is just crazy. So I'm about to go inside. I know Boogie Time's up in here, probably writing some stuff down. Shout out to Boogie Time TV. Also Ravishing Podcast. She's in there right now, y'all. What you doing, baby? Huh, baby? Oh, she putting some food away. She cooked up some good food today, you hear me? Some collard greens, some cornbread. I had to come up inside in the AC. She cooked up some red beans, some cornbread, some collard greens, some fried chicken. You know, shout out to her for making me a delicious meal. You know, I wanted to know what everybody's perspective on YouTube was, though. And you know, what's your favorite thing about YouTube? You know, hour and a half till they go live. Boogie Time TV and also Ravishing. Love Talk, special guest Fishy Things. I'll probably be getting off a live. Go see if I could join somebody's live for a little bit, maybe chill up in there. But I wanted to say thank y'all. Thank y'all for hitting the like button. Thank y'all for coming to join Mr. Phenomenal. I appreciate every single thing that y'all do. Remember, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Boogie Time TV. Also Ravishing. Fishy Things. Love Talk. Love y'all. Once again, thank y'all for coming in and hitting that like button and spending time with me. Means the world to me. I love y'all.